For 3,000 years, the XA thresh had ruled the outer rim unchallenged. 8 feet of scaled muscle, venomous claws, and predatory instincts honed over millions of years of evolution on a death world where everything hunted everything else. They were apex predators who'd taken that title into space. Every species they encountered either bent the knee or went extinct. The new species calls themselves humans, Warprime Scarrath announced to his pack, displaying the holographic image. Small bipeds, no natural weapons, soft skin, blunt teeth. They've established colonies in 3 systems we've marked for conquest. The pack's laughter was a chorus of hissing and clicking. They look like prey, his second observed. Weak, defenseless. No claws, no venom, no armor plating. Exactly, Scarrath agreed. We'll take their colonies in a single strike. Add them to the tribute worlds. The XA Thresh fleet descended on the human colony of New Vancouver like a storm. Troop carriers landed in the capital city center, and 300 warriors emerged, weapons ready for the easy slaughter of terrified prey. Instead, they found empty streets. Scan for life signs, Scarrath ordered. Everywhere, Warprime. Thousands of them. In the buildings. Underground. They're surrounding us. Then the humans opened fire. Not with energy weapons or plasma. With solid projectiles fired from chemical weapons. Primitive, crude, and absolutely devastating. The bullets punched through XA Thresh scales like they were paper. Return fire. Scatter pattern. But the humans didn't fight like prey. They didn't panic or flee. They fought from cover, from elevated positions, from angles the XA Thresh couldn't reach without exposing themselves. Every window held a rifle. Every rooftop a sniper. They're using their own structures as fortifications, his second screamed into the comm. They turned their entire city into a kill zone. A XA Thresh warrior charged a human position, confident in his superior speed and strength. He made it 3 meters before a mine, buried in his path, turned him into fragments. They set traps, Scarrath whispered in disbelief. Prey doesn't set traps. Warprime, we're not hunting them, his tactical officer said, voice shaking. They're hunting us. The realization hit like a physical blow. Every tactical decision the XA Thresh made was being anticipated. The humans had studied them, understood how predators think, how they move, how they attack, and they'd prepared accordingly. A voice crackled over the local frequency, translated but clear. This is Colonel Anderson of the New Vancouver Defense Force. You picked the wrong planet. See, we come from a world where we were the apex predators. We hunted everything that moved until there was nothing left to hunt but each other. Then we spent 10,000 years getting really good at that. Scarrath watched his warriors fall, one by one, to an enemy they couldn't see, couldn't catch, couldn't intimidate. For 3 million years, Anderson continued, we climbed to the top of the food chain on a planet that actively tried to kill us. We survived ice ages, plagues, and predators bigger than your ships. And you know what we did? We won. Every single time. Retreat, Scarrath finally ordered. Back to the ships. But the humans had already destroyed the landing zone. The troop carriers were burning wrecks. You came to our home, Anderson said, and now Scarrath could see him. A small figure on a rooftop, rifle in hand, absolutely calm. Let me teach you what humans do to predators who threaten our families. The battle lasted 6 hours. Of 300 XA Thresh warriors, 12 survived to be taken prisoner. The human casualties, 23 wounded, 5 killed. Scarrath, captured and bound, was brought before the human commander. How? He demanded. Your prey. Weak. You have no natural weapons. Anderson smiled, and it was the most predatory expression Scarrath had ever seen. You're right. We don't have claws or venom. We have something better. We have patience. We watch. We learn. We adapt. And then we strike when you least expect it. He leaned closer. You're not the apex predator anymore. You never were. You just hadn't met us yet. The message spread through XA Thresh space within days. The species that had terrorized the galaxy for millennia suddenly had a new designation in their language. Humans, the predators who hunt predators. And for the first time in 3,000 years, the XA thresh learned what it felt like to be prey.